I want to talk about something that happened yesterday. And men, I want you to listen up. So a friend of mine's friend went over a woman's house and passed away in his sleep. And you want to know how? He didn't wear his sleep app machine. And you want to know why he didn't wear it? Because he didn't want her to make fun of him. That's why. Yeah. A 50-plus-year-old man is no longer here. 4 daughters and a grandson. Is no longer here because he didn't want to be made fun of. We later found out that the woman made fun of him because she went over his house and said, your sleep app machine kept me up all day. And she posted on Facebook some video of some woman talking about how men be wearing sleep app machine, going bald, on diabetes medication and everything else. And we are high value women and all this other stuff and all this other foolishness, right? And it made him feel a certain way. But here's the deal. Because of that, he made a decision to not wear it. Now, it ain't her fault. I'm not blaming her for it. But I want to talk to you men. Because I know a lot of men who don't take medication because of this, because they feel like they're being shamed. If anybody shame you for saving your life, you need to let them go. I'd rather you go and save your life and I'd rather you take $10 medication, right? Wear a sleep app machine and wake up the next day and see your grandbaby, right? Than to be with that woman. I'm dead serious, man. And this is a problem that we have. If you listen to these daggone people on this app and on social media, it is a bunch of ridiculousness, a bunch of people who just want to be seen. These people are broken. These people are not real. They're avatars, man. They're not real. They're lying out of their teeth. They're not telling the truth. Somebody called them, one of my coworkers yesterday called them puppets. They're not real. They're not telling the truth. They're not, right? And they go out here and they play and they cosplay all day. And a lot of you men, I know you just want to be a man. You want to be with someone to love you, and I get it. But it ain't not at the sacrifice of your health and not the sacrifice of your life. That man ain't here no more, man. He ain't here no more. All because he he just wanted to be with a woman he just didn't want to be made fun of. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all cruel. You know, I'm going to say something to hurt your feelings because I know you probably going to see my video. I see why God keeps good men and good women away from y'all. Because I always ask that question, like, why God be keeping y'all away? Why y'all be dying alone? Because I see why. God keep good women because you ain't right. See, God sees the stuff that nobody else sees. See, you be playing like you're a good person, right? You be pretending like you're a high value, character person, and when you're really not, right? And so God would never curse a good person with you, right? So he keeps good people who got good-hearted people who've been through enough. He keep you away from them. He protects them. And it may look like loneliness, but he give them peace and happiness, right? And you keep them away from you. And that's why you jump on the internet and you say a bunch of dumb shit is because you bitter. You bitter. And I hope that hurt y'all feelings to talk like that. That's why God does that to you. That's why God curse you with loneliness. Because you're not a good person. You're not a good person. You're not. You're not. And nobody has the guts to tell you but me. And that's why God keeps good people away from you. And everything that you have in your life is manufactured by you, and ain't nothing from God. Ain't nothing God has ever given you. God has never given you everything in your life you have gotten from yourself. Everything. God has never given you anything. You're not a good person. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. People have made millions. People have made millions off of themselves. Millions. Millions. So there's nothing wrong with that. But it didn't come from God. You ain't get nothing from God. And you damn sure didn't get a good person. Your friends are fake. You fake. And the man you in your life is probably going to be fake. And you're not going to get a good man or a good woman. Nope. Nope. You're not a good person. You're not a good person at all. And all you're going to look forward to is constant social media hype. That's what I got to say. And to you men and women who keep sacrificing your life for these people, you need to stop. You need to stop. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. Don't sacrifice your health. Let me tell you something. CPAP machines save lives. Blood pressure medications save lives, regardless of whatever. Not everybody understands health and wellness right now. If right now, they may not get it. It may take a moment. For the moment, you may need it right now until you get awareness, until you gain some awareness or whatever. So right now, you may get it. You may need it. Okay, take it until you get a little bit more perspective and a little bit of awareness, until you understand health and wellness. We understand that. Do it. Take that medication till you lose some weight, till you get some better understanding. But it saves lives. It saves lives. Don't let these people out here tell you what you should have, could have do. Shut the fuck up. Because none of you are going to be there helping them or paying for none of this stuff. Okay? None of you are going to be there helping them. So I'd rather you take a $5 pill or take a CPAP machine and wake up the next day and be with your grandkids or be with your kids or even be with yourself and be here the next day so everybody your soul can still be on this earth and on this planet to live the next day than to listen to one of these idiots tell you whatever or try to please another human being because they want to make fun of you. No. CPAP machines, diabetes medication, okay, blood pressure medication saves lives. Saves lives. I know hundreds of people who take it. And if you got to take it to stay here, don't let nobody make fun of you for taking it. Take it until you figure out some things later on, and maybe you can find some things later on naturally to do it. But in the meantime, take it and do what you got to do so you can be here. Later on, you can figure out some things. That's what you do. Don't let nobody shame you. So I don't listen to nobody. I don't listen to anyone. Don't let nobody shame you to make them feel good. Most of 99% of the people out here don't even live 90% of what they say. 90% of what they say, they don't even live it. They don't live nothing what they say most of the time. And a lot of these people are evil people, and they try to get good people. They're not good people. And given the task in front of them, they will never make a good decision that God will bless them. God don't be blessing them. That's why you think they be running the church all the time. They be over there begging for God to show up because they know God ain't showing up in their life. These people do not know God. I'm telling you, they don't. God ain't blessing them with a good person. They keep begging God to show them. God is not going to do that to a good person. God ain't going to do it. That's why they alone. That's why they keep talking about relationships. That's why they keep looking. They're not good people. They're not. And all the success they got is manufactured by them. And there's nothing wrong with that. It is not manufactured by God. God's gift is permanent. And you know a person who's blessed by God, and you know a person who's blessed by God, and you know a person who's blessed by themselves.